Hi there, this is Miss Hardy, and I'm gonna talk about a few tips and tricks for editing and creating movies in iMovie on the iPad. So I'm gonna select iMovie, it's purple and it has a white star in the middle. And to create a new movie, you have to hit the plus button up here. So I'm adding a movie, I wanna do movie. A trailer, you have to follow the template. A movie, you can put in whatever you want. So make sure that you hit movie. And you have some options down here on the bottom. I'm just going to go with simple, and then in the top right hand corner here, I'm going to hit create. And now I'm in editing mode. This is where I'm going to create my movie. In the top right hand corner here, I have a menu. On the bottom, this is where I'll actually do my work. And up here in the top left hand corner, this is where it will play. So we're going to start up here in the top right hand corner with my menu. Notice I'm holding my iPad horizontally. If you hold it vertically, you will not have that menu. You can still get to it a different way, but it does make your life easier if you hold your iPad horizontally. So I'm going to hit all, and this gives me access. You'll see right now I have all video. I can change that to photos. But I'm going to start with video, and I have all my video clips from on my iPad. And when I select it, you can notice there's these yellow bars. You can move those back and forth. If you only need the first 30 seconds, if you only need part of the middle, you can do that. If you want to see where it starts and ends, you can hit play and edit from this bar. So now I've selected and I know that I want that, so I'm going to hit this down arrow to make it go into my editing zone. So now I have my video down here, and this is where I'm going to work on it. In order to be able to work on it, you have to select it. So you touch it, and there's a yellow box around it, so you know you selected it, and you get a pop-up menu. Notice you can delete it down here. You always have delete in the bottom right-hand corner. Under actions, since that's selected at this moment, you can split your video. Notice if I hit split, it just turns the video into two different pieces for me. Maybe I want to zoom in on the first piece, but not on the second, so that's how you can do that. Other thing, notice when I'm in actions, there's a little icon in the bottom right-hand corner, and if you touch this, this is how you can zoom in or zoom out. I can change the speed, slow motion, fast motion. I can turn the volume down or completely off. I can add a title. It is you can only do titles in white. I can change the filter of my footage to black and white or blast or blockbuster, whatever you would like. So that's video options. I'm going to add a picture. So wherever the white line is on the editing part on the bottom, that's where it's going to drop in. So if my white line's at the beginning and I drop in a photo, that's where it'll go. If it's in the middle and I touch it, that's where it will go. If it's at the end, that's where it will go. Now say I don't want it there. I dropped it into the wrong place. Just hold your finger down on the picture or the video footage and move it to where you want it to go. So I'm going to select it. Notice I have nothing selected, so I have no menu. So I'm going to select the photo, and I can duplicate it, so I have a little bit different menu now. When I'm under actions, I can either duplicate down here, but notice I have different icons in the bottom right-hand corner. I can start and end position, so if you want the picture to kind of move, that's called Ken Burns effects. That's where I want it to start. This is where I want it to end, so I can do that. Now, if I hit play, it'll move where I told it to move. Say I just want it to stay still on something, then I can enable and disable this Ken Burns effect is what it's called. So that's how you can make it stay still. You can also add titles, of course, and change the filter just like on the video. The last thing I'm going to quickly show you is how you can add audio on the iPad. Your selections are a little bit limited, so if you wanted to get songs from YouTube or from your own account, you'd have to import your movie into your phone, or we'd have to import it onto a MacBook Pro, and then we could work on it in iMovie there. But you do have some options already on the iPad, and you would select audio down here. And you can see you have theme music, sound effects. The rest of these won't have anything in them, but the theme music, you have a few options. Not many, but you can hear a couple of them. So you have You can notice they're all just music. No lyrics in any of these. So those are some of your options, and you also have sound effects that you could add if you wanted to. And there are quite a few sound effects in here for you to play with. Monster roar, news today, a phone ringing. So you have some options as far as sound effects and audio go. Great luck to you, and please ask me if you have any questions.